Long ago, in the days when kings ruled the land of Israel, a powerful enemy kingdom called Aram was constantly searching for ways to conquer God's people. The king of Aram was a skilled military leader. Time after time, he gathered his generals in secret to plan surprise attacks against Israel.
Here we will strike them. Tonight, we march. Here is where we will strike. We will ambush them at the pass. I reveal their hidden ambush. Go and warn the king.
Without delay, Elisha sent a message to the king of Israel. "Be careful," the prophet warned. "Do not travel through that valley. The army of Aram is waiting there." The king listened. He changed his route. The ambush failed. Again and again, the same thing happened. Every trap was discovered. Every surprise attack failed. The king of Aram became furious.
Who is the spy among you? Which of you is the traitor?
Who is telling Israel all of my plans? The room became silent. Finally, one officer stepped forward.
My lord, it is not any of us. Elisha reveals your words.
It is Elisha, the prophet in Israel. God tells him everything, even the words you speak in your own bedroom. The king's face filled with anger. "If I cannot defeat Israel," he declared,
"Go and capture the prophet Elisha."
My lord king, we found him. Elisha is in Dothan.
That very night, the king sent horses, chariots, and a great army. Under the cover of darkness, thousands of soldiers surrounded the city while its people slept peacefully. At sunrise, Elisha's servant walked outside. The moment he looked toward the hills, his heart sank.
Let no one escape!
Horses stood ready for battle. Chariots lined the roads. There was no visible escape. Terrified, the servant rushed back inside.
Alas, my master! What shall we do?
"My master," he cried.
Alas, my master!
"What shall we do?
What shall we do?
We are surrounded." But Elisha remained completely calm.
Do not be afraid.
Do not be afraid.
For those who are with us are more than those who are with them.
The servant looked around in confusion. There were only two of them. How could that possibly be true? Then Elisha lifted his eyes toward heaven and prayed, Lord, please open his eyes so he may see."
Lord, open their eyes that they may see.
Everything changed. The servant looked again toward the mountains. This time, he saw what had always been there. The hills were filled with horses of fire. Flaming chariots stretched across the mountains. The mighty army of heaven surrounded Elisha, shining with the glory and power of God. The servant fell to his knees in amazement. His fear disappeared. His faith became stronger than ever before. As the enemy soldiers marched toward the city, Elisha prayed once again, "Lord, strike this army with blindness." Immediately, confusion covered the soldiers. They could no longer recognize where they were or whom they were pursuing. Elisha walked calmly toward them. "This is not the city you are looking for," he said. "Follow me, and I will lead you to the man you seek." Not realizing they were being led by the very prophet they wanted to capture, the entire army followed him, step by step, mile after mile. Elisha led them into Samaria, the capital city of Israel. Once they were safely inside the city, Elisha prayed again. "Lord, open their eyes." Immediately, their sight returned. The soldiers looked around in shock. They found themselves surrounded by Israel's army. The king of Israel could hardly believe what had happened. "My father," he asked Elisha, "shall I strike them down?" But Elisha answered, "No, do not kill them. Instead, give them food and water. Show them kindness." The king obeyed. Instead of preparing for battle, he prepared a great feast. Fresh bread, roasted meat, fruit, water. The enemy soldiers sat down and ate until they were satisfied. When the meal was over, they were allowed to return home in peace. For a time, the raids from Aram stopped. Peace returned to the land. This remarkable story reminds us that faith is not built on what we can see with our eyes. Elisha trusted God's protection even when danger surrounded him. His servant learned that God's help is often invisible, but never absent. The same God who surrounded Elisha with his heavenly army continues to watch over those who trust in him. So when fear surrounds you, remember the prophet's words. Do not be afraid. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. And sometimes, the greatest victories are won not with swords, but with faith, prayer, and mercy.